Have you ever wondered why people are buying from others but not from you? Not from you. And that hurts, right? Truth is, your product or service may be exactly what they need. The real problem is they don't know that you exist. And today, that's why we're here to share with you some good news. There are 6 powerful traffic sources you can use to get in front of your ideal audience. I'll show you how to master them and drive the visibility and sales you actually desire. Have you ever wondered why people are buying from others but not from you? Not from you. And that hurts, right? The truth is, your product or service may be exactly what they need. The real problem is they don't know that you exist. And today, that's why we're here to share with you some good news. There are 6 powerful traffic sources you can use to get in front of your ideal audience. And today I'll show you how to master them and drive the visibility and sales you actually desire. And that's why today, we're going to share with you how to master them so that you could drive the visibility and sales that you actually desire. So welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you're actually here today. Today is about gaining visibility so that you can make your offer and ultimately increase your revenue. You can't increase your revenue unless you make your offer. You can't make your offer unless you get seen, unless you gain visibility, because traffic is vital for the success of your business in order to have your business fund and fuel your dream life. Again, welcome. We are all about the freedompreneur. We're all about the anywhere entrepreneur way. Just 2 weeks ago, I was actually in Boise, Idaho, sharing with you these 4 levels of wealth, right? See, the first level, which is muscle, which is implementation, that level is actually the lowest level of wealth building. Then you move into management, right? You start making a little bit more money. Management is about delegating. That's the second level. And then where wealth really begins is at the third level. This is the mind level. This is where you educate people from what you know. You're extracting your expertise, your lived experiences, your knowledge, and sharing that, and you're educating people. Wealth begins there, but that's not really the way to wealth, right? True wealth is actually created at the fourth level, which is mastery. Mastery is where you help people transform. Mastery is where you take what you know, what you love, your who you are, your essence, your lived experiences, and actually turning it into an offer and actually helping people transform because you actually transform. That's mastery. So if you have not watched that from last week, I definitely encourage you to find it. It's right here on our channel and watch it. And then last week, until 2 weeks, I was in Singapore, in Boise. And last week, I was actually in Singapore. And last week, we dove into extracting your mastery, right? Extracting what you know, what you love, who you are, and creating an offer with it, right? With the 7-step offer science, where we walk you through the 7 critical steps where we take your proficiency, your passion, your purpose, your process, your people you're called to serve, the problem that you actually solve, as well as the payoff that people get when they actually work with you, and turn that into a high value offer. So if you have not watched that as well, I shared that in Singapore last week. I also encourage you to actually watch it. So now this week, we literally take the next steps, right? Getting your offer seen. That now that you have your offer, let's get it seen. People in the marketplace, they're already looking for what you're offering. As a matter of fact, they're already buying. The only problem is they don't know that you actually exist, right? So they can't buy from you. So you got to make sure that you're visible so that people know that. At least put yourself in an opportunity to get people to get a chance to see you, know you, in order for them to buy from you. And that's why today we're going to talk about mastering the 6 traffic sources that will help you get the visibility that you actually need and start generating revenue. That's the only way to generate revenue is if you're actually getting seen. So because now that you actually have an offer, it's time to shift, right? You shift your focus to getting people in front of it. After all, the best offer in the world is meaningless if no one ever sees it. You can have the best product, the best service in the world. You can be the best coach, consultant, you have the best course, you have the best done with you service or done for you service. It doesn't matter unless people know that you actually have it and you put yourself in an opportunity to make them an offer. So let's really dive into the 6 traffic sources that can help you drive the right people to your actual offer. So the very first traffic source is organic traffic. This is where you actually create content. This is content creation so that people can read, people can listen, as well as people can watch. This is the traffic that comes naturally when people find your content through things like blogs, videos, podcasts, social media posts. This is really a long-term strategy, but when done correctly, it can really provide you with consistent traffic. Organic content is like sharing great news with a friend, right? Like a potential new partner. Look at the relationship that you're actually in, or maybe your past relationship that you're actually in. You met somebody, you ran into that somebody at a coffee shop or something like that, and you got super excited. There was this vibe, this energy, there was this connection, right? And what did you do after you went your separate ways? You called somebody, or you told somebody about it. You told your best friend, you told your mom, maybe your dad, your brother, your sister. You told somebody that you actually cared about, that you ran into this guy or this girl at this coffee shop or at this library or at work, whatever that is, you shared that person or that experience with those that are most important to you in your life, right? Sharing content is exactly the same way. If you have something amazing, why not share that, right? That's creating content. And here's the one thing, the rule that you have to also understand. People don't go to social media to buy. They go to social media because they are bored. They don't go to social media buy, they go because they are actually bored. So you have to give the platforms what they actually want, right? What do they want? You got to know that YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, all they want is people to go to their platform, and they want people to stay on their platform. So when you create content, create with an intention that your job is to get people to on their platform and get people to stay. Just kind of like this, right? This is streamed on YouTube. My job is to build an audience, right? I'm not here to sell something. I'm here because people want to learn about traffic, right? And they are curious about it, or you're just here because you're actually bored. You're not really here to buy anything. And what I'm actually doing is getting people on this platform. And if I deliver amazing content, then you're going to stay and watch this. So I basically have done my job to help the platforms, let the platform know that I'm a creator, right? And my job is get people on here and stay, and they're going to reward me, right? If you create content, the platforms will actually reward you. So here's your action steps. The very first thing is this: focus on creating valuable content that solves problems, right? Because again, people don't wake up every single day. They're not waking up just to buy something. They're waking up because, or they seek something to work up because they have a problem, right? For example, if you were not in a relationship and you decided to go shopping today, buy a nice shirt or a nice blouse or a suit or something, right? To go out. What are you doing? You're solving your loneliness problem. Or if you're going out and you went out and bought a hamburger today and you devoured it, you ate it. What did you do? Right? You went out, you solved the hunger problem. So people only go out, seek something or buy something when they actually have a problem. So create content that solves problems or answers questions for your audience. Use a variety of formats. One of the best ways is start with long form, right? Video like this. If you're having a hard time creating content, what you could do is, if you have something to share, then maybe invite a few people live and share with them, or stream live like this and just share naturally, right? You're not following the script. You know your bullets, you know your 4, 5, 6 things you want to talk about, and just talk about that and start with long form content first. So once you start with long form content, then it's easy for you to actually extract the text, right? You can transcribe it. You can turn that text into like blogs or newsletters. You can also extract the audio and turn that into audio files or podcasting. You can then even take the video, the long form video, like this streaming, for example, is probably going to be about 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere around there. And my team could actually take this long form and literally edit it into shorts and reels and repurpose it on all of our social media platforms. So start with long form content, because that one long form content.
Hello, Savan here. I hope you enjoyed and took a lot from this video. And if you are looking to live life on your terms, right, to be able to build a business also that allows you to live, to work, to earn from anywhere. If you're looking to delegate and automate with people, then we're inviting you to our Dream Life, Dream Business Challenge. And finally, if you took a lot from this video and you actually want more, please like, please comment your biggest takeaways from this particular video, and most importantly, subscribe. It's free to do so, so that this way you can be alerted every single time we actually drop a video for you, some more additional training. And again, our content will not let you down. Again, thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you very much for being here. Let's, we'll see you on the next video.